calculating your tuition fee plus your tuberculosis fee plus your visa fee plus your IHS fee, right? Everything in total is Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nicole. I'm an international student based here in the UK. I film about faith, I film about relocation, and I film about my lifestyle in the UK. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This is a place you should be, trust me. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So in today's video, I'll be giving a total breakdown of the amount you need to relocate to the UK if you are planning to come to the UK as a student. Disclaimer, this calculation I am giving is based on my own calculation, and it is based on as at today that I'm filming this video, which is March 2023. So I'm giving you a breakdown. My pen is still with me. I'll be giving you a breakdown of the amount you can use to relocate to the UK as of today, 2023, and the current exchange rate from pounds to naira, which is 900 naira, right? If you're in Nigeria. But I'll be telling you the currency in pounds so that you can easily convert to your home country currency if you're watching me from anywhere else in the world, right? So based on request, I'm making this video. Plus I had done this video months before, but I did not give enough detail. That's why I couldn't upload the video. But I'm redoing this video, and I pray this one comes out well and I'm able to answer my subscribers that have been asking questions. Oh, Nicole, want to come to the UK? How much do we need to come to the UK? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? So please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and get familiar and watch my videos. I have created videos. I have made content on how you can come to the UK, schools you can apply to, how you can get scholarship, how you can write your personal statements. There are videos I already made, so you can just check them, watch these, and go to my other videos and watch every one of it. So, and after you've been given admission, if you are following my admission process series, after you've been given admission, after you've applied to UK universities and you've been given admission and you have paid your deposit fee, all what you need to do now is your visa application, which I already made a video on. That, so I won't be repeating it. I already made a video on what you should do after you've been given admission. So today's video is just the total fee if you are planning to come into the UK this September and you don't know the amount you need, or you are planning to relocate with your family in January. So it is possible to come into the UK as a single person, and it is possible to come as a family. It is possible to come with your spouse. It is possible to come in with your family, your dependents, your husband, your children, and everybody else you want to come to. You can't come with your parents. If you want to come with your parents, you have to apply for a visit visa. That is another video on its own. So today I'll be giving you a total breakdown of the money you need. So you can see here I have written everything down here, and I had one here so I don't omit and miss anything. So the first thing I'll be saying is let's make use of £12,000 for the tuition fee. Tuition fee varies. So the school, whichever school you're applying to, if you're applying to, you have to know the tuition fee of the school you're going, right? And these schools are relative. Like tuition fee begins from about £10,000. You can find schools of £9,000, £10,000 to 30-something thousand pounds. So it depends on whatever you want. You have to narrow your research to whatever you want. I know there are a couple of schools that are actually affordable and cheap. I have made a video on affordable schools in the UK you should apply to. So if you are thinking of coming to the UK and you need affordable schools, please just get familiar with my page, watch my videos. I already made a video on 7 affordable schools. I think there are 7 affordable schools you can apply to in the UK. I know about University of Chester. If you're looking to go into schools that are affordable, you could find schools of £8,000 there. So you would see schools that are affordable, but for the sake of this video, we'll be making use of £12,000 as our tuition fee. You can find yours cheaper, you can find yours lesser, you can find yours more expensive, but we'll be making use of £12,000 as our tuition fee. So let's calculate it together. So tuition fee of 12,000 pounds. If you are making use of black market to pay your tuition fee, so let's assume it's 900 pounds per 900 naira per pound. So that will be 10,800,000 naira if you are making use of black market rate. But you can make use of Form A, which is CBN rate. So it depends, banks differ, but if you're making use of UBA, it could be 500 and something naira per pound. Maybe you could just sum it up to 600 naira for a pound. That is 7.2 million naira. So if you want to pay your tuition fee all at once, or you want to divide it, or anyhow you want to do it, you could just budget that, and let's use 12,000 pounds for your tuition fee. So after your tuition fee, the next thing you have to look into is your tuberculosis test. In the UK, if you're planning to relocate to the UK, tuberculosis test is a compulsory criteria. It's a compulsory test you have to carry if you are going to the UK. You have to do if you are coming or planning to go to the UK, and that is 65 pounds. It is 57,800 naira if you are planning to if you're planning to come to the UK. So you go to any of the tuberculosis center. I think there are just 2 in Nigeria, in Lagos and in Abuja. So that's the only 2 centers they have in Nigeria at the moment. So you have to budget that. That is 65 pounds. And after your tuberculosis examination, your tuberculosis medication, you have to start planning for your visa fee and your IHS. Your visa fee is something that you cannot avoid. So for your visa fee, you would be needing $468, right? So that would be 388 pounds, and if it is in naira, that would be 349,956 naira. So you can just approximate that to be 350,000 naira if you are coming from Nigeria. So after that, you have to pay for your IHS. And all this fee I'm talking about, your visa fee and your IHS fee, is what you have to pay for before you can upload your documents, before you can get your visa. So it is a compulsory criteria that you cannot miss, like you cannot omit it. So for your IHS fee, you pay 733 pounds, which is $882.49, right? So that is 659,220 naira. So let's just approximate it to 660,000 naira. So that is your insurance health surcharge. Like that is what, when you pay for that, when you pay that fee throughout your stay in the UK, throughout your master's program. For IHS fee you pay is what is the service for a whole year of your stay in the UK for your health. Like when you're not feeling fine, you go to the hospital and you get attended to, because you had already paid for it during your application. So after your IHS fee, then if you are making use of Lagos, if you're coming in from Nigeria, if you're making use of Lagos VI, not Ikeja, because for visa office I think they only have 2 at the moment. I'm not sure about that. They have their office in Ikeja, and they have their Ikeja mainland, and they have their office in VI, Victoria Island, for Lagos, right? So if you are making use of Victoria Island VI, you automatically have to pay a fee of 55 pounds, like because you are using that center. So you have to pay a fee of 55. But if you're making use of Ikeja, you do not have to pay anything. And if you're making use of Abuja, you do not have to pay anything. I made use of Abuja for my application, and it was seamless. So you could just consider making use of Abuja. But if you want to make use of VI, probably because you stay on the highland, or because you don't want to spend so much time out there, you could just consider making use of VI, because definitely people would rather choose going to Ikeja, where you find so many people. But if you do not want to stay that long, you could just consider going to VI. So that is automatic 55 pounds. And also you could consider choosing Flexi. Flexi is you picking a date that is closer. Like you can say, I want to have my tuberculosis application, I want to have tuberculosis appointment done tomorrow. So you have to pay for Flexi. Flexi is 50,000 naira, which is 55 pounds. So if you want to consider doing that, you don't want to wait, I would advise you, if you are working based on budget and you do not want to spend so much for this application, I will consider you book your appointment early, or better still, if you're not in a hurry, you could just pick any available date so that you don't get to pay £55 for the flexi appointment, and you rather go for the Abuja appointment, or you pick Ikeja appointment. There are also good places where you don't have to pay £55 for the location, right? So also, if you are considering, like for UK visa application, you could choose doing paying for the normal application fee, which is £388. You could consider going for that, and you could as well consider choosing a fast tracking method, which is priority visa. So for UK application, there is standard visa, which is the normal visa that takes 3 weeks. There is priority visa. Priority visa takes 3 to 5 days, and there is super priority visa. I think super priority visa is 1 to 3 days, I'm not sure, but you could consider going for any of those. But for student application, you could consider going for priority visa, and priority visa is £250 in addition to the initial payment of your visa. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are choosing a priority visa, you have to pay for the normal standard fee visa, which is £388 plus £250 for your application. That is if you are choosing priority visa. But if you are not in a hurry and you don't want to pay additional £250 to the application, you could just opt in for the standard visa, right? So after all this has been said, the total fee you'll be spending if you are choosing to opt in for the flexi, for priority, and you choose to go through VI, Lagos VI, if you are watching this from Nigeria, that will be £1,626, right? So you could convert that to Naira and know the figure it is. But if you are choosing to make use of Lagos Ikeja, or you are planning to make use of Abuja, and you're not making use of the flexi appointment, and you're not making use of priority visa, you'll be spending a total of £1,266. So you could just convert that to Naira or your currency, or any currency of where you are, right? So when you had all these together with your tuition fee, I forgot to mention that in the UK, when you're planning to come into the UK, apart from paying your tuition fee, the UK expects you to show your maintenance fee that you will use to take care of yourself. Maintenance fee means the money you will use to maintain yourself. From the word maintenance, you can actually understand what it means. Money you will use to maintain yourself, to pay for your accommodation, to feed yourself, and every other thing you need to do for yourself every month. So if you are living in London, the maintenance fee is totally different from people living outside London. So if you're planning to go to London, you'll be paying, your maintenance fee will be £1,334 per month. But if you are planning to live outside of London, your maintenance fee is £1,023 per month. So this maintenance fee, you have to show a maintenance fee to the UK viewer that, you can take care of yourself. You have to show a maintenance fee of 9 months to UK viewer, which would be a total of £9,207 if you are living outside of London. Like I will always advise people, if you are working based on budget, like do not think about going to London to school. You could find schools that are not far from London, that are easily, that are outside of London, and you can work in London. So it depends on however you want it, so that you can save costs, because you'll be paying so much if you are living in London compared to if you are staying outside of London. Calculating your tuition fee plus your tuberculosis fee plus your visa fee plus your IHS fee, right? Everything in total is £22,473. That is the whole money you'll be spending for your tuition fee, for your maintenance fee, and your application fee. But this is how it works. Let me tell you how it works, right? After you've gotten admission into a UK school, you are asked to pay a deposit fee. Deposit fee vary. It could be £2,000, it could be £3,000, it could be £4,000, it could be £5,000. While some schools will ask you to pay 50% of your tuition fee for your deposit, and then you pay the other 50% of your tuition fee after it depends on the school. So after you've paid that, definitely you have a reduced money to calculate for your total fee. Also, you could also get scholarship, right? You could also get scholarship after you've deducted all of those stuff. You would know the amount remaining for you to pay, and then you can calculate the total amount you will have left after you've paid for your deposit fee, right? So, and also you're expected to have a bank statement that shows that you have your tuition fee and your maintenance fee for 28 days. So you have to show you have to have a bank statement that will show that, oh, the £12,000 has been in your account and the £9,207 has been in your account for 28 days. And this is how it works. You can have the money and then you show the money, or better still, you definitely have to have the money, or better still, if you have some money, if you have a sponsor, probably your parent is sponsoring you, or your sibling, or anybody, and you want to borrow money just to show it for your proof of fund. There are ways people go about it to show this money, but definitely you'll be needing this money in the UK, and this is how you can go about it. If you've been needing the money in the UK, you will see that people show this money, but when you get to the UK, you work part-time, and then the part-time jobs you do tend to support your accommodation fee, tend to support your feeding and all of those stuff, and you just have to focus on your tuition fee alone. But if you're coming in with your family, that is another thing. And for this total fee I calculated is just for a single person. If you are coming in with your family, you have to multiply this by 2 or by 3 or by 4, depending on the number of you. It's the same IHS fee you'll be paying, is the same visa fee you'll be paying. But the good thing about it is if you're coming in with your family, they can work full time while you are a student, and you are able to work just 20 hours to be able to balance things up and pay the tuition fee. So it's all your choice, but this is how it works. If you're a single person who does not have an extravagant life, you're not spending so much, UKVI wants you to keep £1,023 for your upkeep in a month. You shouldn't be spending up to that in a month. If you actually cut your coat according to your clothes, right? If you're living in an accommodation of you're paying £400 in a month. I know people who live in accommodation that they paid £200 in a month. You could just do your research and narrow, just everything possible to make sure you're not spending so much. That is what students, that is what we all do. So you cannot be a student and you'll be living in an accommodation where you'll be paying £1,000 a month. You do not want to do that. I know people who live in accommodation where they pay £200, some £300, and so on. So if you budget if you budget £300, £350 per month for your accommodation, and then your spending and all of those stuff, you will not be spending up to, okay, let's just approximate it that, okay, you'll be spending £750 in a month. You won't be spending up to £1,023 that UKVI said you should keep. So it is very, very possible to not spend up to that. And let's just calculate it that, okay, you're spending £750 in a month. The total fee you'll be spending in reality will. So I think I've been able to do a total breakdown of the amount you'll be needing to relocate to the UK. If you plan on coming to do your masters here in the UK, you pay your tuition fee, which I already mentioned earlier. Your tuberculosis fee, if you're coming from Nigeria, it is 57,800. If you're coming in with your family, you multiply that by, I think for children it is cheaper, it is 23,000, but for adults it is 57,800. For your IHS fee, I had mentioned that earlier. I will list them here so that you can see and also calculate them and change them to your currency. You pay your visa fee, and if you are opting for priority visa on any of those stuff, so you're just going to pay for everything. So in total, you'll be needing £22,473 to relocate to the UK. So you can just convert that to your currency, and trust me, that is all that you need. So I hope I've been able to do a total breakdown of the amount you'll be needing to come into the UK in 2023 as at March 2023. So please, if this video was helpful to you, please, I want you to smash the like button. I want you to leave a lovely comment in the comment section. I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to share to your friends out there that will be needing this video. Please, if you have any video you want me to make, the comment section is open. Drop your questions and drop the videos and content you want to be seen on this channel. Thank you so much, guys. So till I come your way again, please stay blessed and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.